Bree lies. I'm just sharing my opinion on fact over fiction. That's it. And that's all. Let's get into these videos, dog.
Gun out on me. Um, I remember going to his friend's house, and he said I could go out with my friends. And so I'm thinking, okay, cool, I get to go out with my friends. This is my first time. He gave me permission. And at 16, you don't know if that's right or not. Your boyfriend giving you permission to go somewhere, you don't know. So, of course, I'm like, oh, I get to go out with my friends. He going out with his friends. So I meet up with him after I leave from my friends. I was in high school. Um, he was older than me. Um, I went to his friend's house. He come outside. Then he pulled a gun out, and he was gonna shoot me. And it was he just loved me. He just trying to make sure, I'm not being with nobody else. I wasn't thinking that at 16. I didn't know what was going on. I just thought, just a boyfriend. He just want to make sure I'm not being with nobody else. Um, the day I woke up, that day that made me walk away was the day I didn't know I was pregnant with Joshua, but
Well, what would y'all like more from your dad, your real dad?
I don't know.
Oh, probably. I like spend more time.
Spend more time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you rather live with him or me?
You.
You know the answer.
I mean, I don't know. It could change. If you ever feel like you grow up and you want to go like stay with your dad, I would never be mad because you need that part of your life. Like I can't teach you how to be a black man. I can't teach you the things that you're gonna go through as a black man outside because mommy isn't a man, so only a man can show you that. There's certain things that he can show you that I can't. You kind of understand what I'm saying when it comes to being black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very on board.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how y'all feel about that? If you went to stay with him for a little while?
I also regret this relationship because it was times I wanted to see my mom and I didn't go. So I also have resentment from that because he would think that I'm going to go see a guy because I lived in Detroit for so long. So I wouldn't go see my mother. And my mother would always ask me why I won't come see her. And I just make up some excuse. But it was because of him. So, anyways, he seen something on MySpace where I had an airbrush shirt. I don't know, back in the day, we used to get our airbrush shirts with whoever we was talking to at the time, name was on them. And at that time, I was way past over that person. Like, I was like 14 or 15 when I was talking to that person, but the picture was still on MySpace. In a minute. So, didn't go see my mom. And so, I made up so many excuses to not go see my mother, and I wish I did, but because I was young and dumb, I was only caring about a dude. So yeah, I had Joshua, and he threw me in the wall. I started bleeding, and so I went to the hospital. I found out I was pregnant. I moved out that day. I went back and lived with my dad. Then after that, I got pregnant. I went back to him because it was, oh, I'm sorry, and you're young and stupid. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm never gonna do it again. I promise. Okay, I believe him. He's not gonna do it again. He said he's sorry. Okay. I get pregnant with Isaiah, and then Lauren, and the abuse just never stopped. And one day I was in the parking lot of his job, and he came outside and he was cheating on me. And when I confronted him about it, he got real angry. And he just started banging on my windows with my kids in the car. So that scared my son, Isaiah. And ever since then, I just never went back to him. And then I just tried to be co-parenting with him. And he got married, and I tried to take my kids to go see him at his house. So I took them over there, and we park in front of the house. At this time, we're not together. He's telling me he want to be with me, but we're not together. He's married. So I pull up so my kids can see him, and we get ready to go knock on the door. He comes out the door with a pit bull, y'all. A pit bull. Comes out that door with a pit bull and tries to stick the pit bull on my kids. So that day, after that, I said, fuck it, fuck him. I didn't care, but I walked away. Ain't nobody gonna hurt my kids. I don't give a damn how much you hate me, how much you don't give a damn about me, how much you don't love me. The last thing you gonna do is hurt my damn kids. That is the last thing you gonna do. I don't care how much you fucking hate me. I don't care if you don't like me. But you will not hurt my kids. So he did that, I guess, to try to prove to his wife that my kids are idiots, which was very stupid. But after that, my kids haven't seen him, haven't been around him. He tried to call and apologize to my kids, but other than that, nothing. He ain't been around at all. Unless I see complete change, then he will not be around my kids. But yeah, that was the day I decided to walk the hell away, because you're not going to hurt my goddamn kids at all, period. Kids are off limit.
So you mean to tell me you asking your kids, remember, no, because nobody's going to put my kids or do anything to my children. So you mean to tell me you asking these same kids, do they want to go and stay with the man that you said pulled the gun out on you and sick the pit bull on them? And that was the day you decided that you was done. These are your words, not mine. Your words. So when you able to sit now and ask them how they feel about their real dad, when they done heard you sit around for 6 years and talk crap about their real dad to the next dad that they had to call dad, and now every man after that they may feel becomes their dad. This is becoming a cycle of disappointment, girl. These is your words. Let me put it back on so we can hear your words.
Abuse is real, y'all see. Waiting for the police to come. Yeah, narcissist. Good morning. Yes, you did. Yes, the fuck you did. Yes, the fuck you did.
Okay, so now what you have here basically is the beginning when the situation first started. Here's me, and here's my opinion. La 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 lattes were a. La 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 lattes were a. Hey y'all, let's get into it. Listen. It's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. First, let's get into that. I feel bad for anybody that has been in a situation or has dealt with any type of domestic violence, mental, physical, sexual, domestic violence as an umbrella itself. Anyway, let's get into it. This is Tay with the T. You see, I got my tea. So let's spill some tea. I don't know if y'all seen it, if you didn't see it, but if you've been on social media, I'm pretty sure there's no way that you could miss this couple, the LaTruths. Miss LaTruth went live. I'm pretty sure y'all, if you haven't seen it as of yet, then I guess I'll be the one making you aware of what's going on. Miss LaTruth went live a couple of hours ago, basically in the midst of a domestic violence dispute with her husband. Now, me personally, something like this does not just pop out and happen. For me, this is something that be kept swept underneath the rug, and then something happens to where it becomes a known factor to everyone else other than the person that's actually dealing with it throughout the whole circumference of the situation. Meaning, domestic violence, it escalates. First, it may start verbal. Then it gets to the point where a person will decide to become physical with you because they're trying to keep the control. People don't like the factors of not being able to control something that they feel is theirs. But when you get in a relationship with someone, they don't become your puppet. It's not about controlling them. A person still has their own state of mind. But anyway, this couple is real big on social media. If you have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, then you see them all over the place. Recently, he just went into remission for cancer. She stood by him through that. I don't know if you're familiar with her, but she's very active on social media. She has her own clothing line. She does skits, which is funny that let's get into the factors of the skit. This man is on social media trying to get everybody to believe that this situation is something that they put into effect for Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and it's only a skit. First of all, I don't think that would be a good skit to do if at the end of the skit you don't make acknowledgement to say, well, this is a skit to make aware or make knowledge of domestic violence. When there's a domestic violence dispute and the video goes off, then it's left as a domestic violence dispute. And from her angle in which she's posted, I don't really think it's very skittish. It's not seeming very, very skittish. It's seeming very truthish, if you ask me, because a person is not going to take the time out to go to the emergency room, get their hand wrapped because there's some type of injury, your ass beat. Trust me, the uncles, the father, and the brothers was coming. If not the whole neighborhood, okay? But people get away with it these days, and the young ladies that be with these men protect them to make them feel that it's a comforting thing to be okay. Don't cover somebody that's from getting hurt, that's hurting you. Let them feel what you've been feeling. Maybe that'll let them know. Keep your hands off of people. Let me sip some tea, because these people got me aggravated. I'm aggravated and I'm pissed off. And I'm telling you why I'm pissed off. Because remember, this is me defending Brianna at this point.
That has made me uncomfortable. I, as a woman, have went too far in situations that possibly made somebody else uncomfortable. But as you get more mature, you learn. You keep your hands to your goddamn self. I would not want somebody putting their hands on one of my kids, my daughters, my sons, okay? I can't go out there and tell my sons, don't put their hands on women if you not teaching your daughters not to put your hands on men, okay? It goes both ways. Girls, don't put your hands on boys. Boys, don't put your hands on girls. Anything outside of that is wrong. Once you reach, you're wrong. Once you swing, you're wrong. And abuse don't just come by physical. This thing right here, your mouth is the biggest weapon you could have, okay? This thing right here, woo-wee. The things that come out of this right here could either be a thing that makes somebody's life or takes somebody's life, because people will use this mouth
You know how people say your mouth is the dirtiest thing on your body, and that is the truth. Everything go in your mouth. They say it's your hands, but it's your mouth. Because the shit that come out your mouth, some of the shit that people say out their mouth, the things people produce out of their mouth to say to other people be freaking ridiculous. And narcissism is real. And we got a lot of narcissistic people out here in this goddamn world that will make people feel like it's never their fault, or they'll try to make you feel like you saying everything is their fault, so that way you don't have a chance to say it's their damn fault. But anyway, I gotta go. I just came through to spill the tea. This has been Tea with Tay. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. And Queen, if you are in a situation where you're dealing with domestic violence, even if you are a king that is dealing with domestic violence, I always drop a number because you know I stay doing domestic violence awareness videos along with mental health videos. So if you are someone that is trying to get out of a situation and find self-safety, 1-800-621-HOPE. 1-800-621-HOPE. That is the number to Safe Horizon. They will find you safety. It does not matter if you're worried about, oh, this person financially they will give you new home, new shelter, new means of ways to support yourself where you are comfortable and don't have to worry about being abused. Real fucked up that has to come out of a situation from something so beautiful. But maybe what we see, and that's why I tell you all the time, you can't always go off of what you see on social media. Most people on social media that look happy ain't happy, and the ones that's not happy should be. Most people that is on social media, I will say it again, that look happy really is not happy. And the ones that are not happy really should be. The people that are not happy envy the ones that should be happy because they want what they have, and the ones that's unhappy want what these people have, which you don't know what you're getting on either side of the fence, because just because the grass looks greener does not mean it always is. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. This is your girl Latte. I came to spill a tea. You know I'm going to leave the videos, the clips, or whatever it is that I came across as far as this situation, because I like to drop the facts. Anything else is my opinion. Okay? My opinion. We are all entitled to our opinion. Remember that. So drop down in the comments and you let me know. Do you think this is something that just happened? Or do you think this is something that's been flourishing for a while and it just so happened to blow up?
Good morning.
Yes, you did. Yes, the fuck 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 you did.
Okay, now block out all the screaming and yelling and actually pay attention to what this man says in the background. You done hit me, you done slapped me, and I have not put my hands on you at all. At all. Police, he had a gun. Look at this man smile. Look how happy he look. Look what God will do. Won't he do it? Alright? If we gonna support something, let's support the factors of this man regaining his life after thinking he was gonna be in death, because cancer is real. So if this man was able to survive cancer, let's give this man blessings on blessings for that. It's easier to down a person than, I guess, salute a person, huh? Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T. Let's get into it. Y'all seen the videos, right? See, me, I come and I share and I give my opinion. That is my job. See, one thing I am is for the truth. I'm not for sides. So when I come up here and I share what it is that I just share what I share so people can see things from the point of view that I see it from. Everybody is still entitled to their own opinion. You're not forced to agree with me. But what I am is a professional in what it is that I do, and I take it very seriously. So when I have people that may be from the Bree Lies crew in my comments and they think that they're going to draw me into an argument by coming into my comments and being negative, no, you got grown people here. That's what little people do. I'm above and beyond that. What we're going to do is, if we want to, we can have a conversation like adults about the facts. And what I am showing is the facts. And if you are mad at the facts, that only means that you play a part in the fiction. We are not the same. One thing I'm not is a hypocrite, because when the situation first played a part or took part, I also came and made a video, which is in this video, because see, if I'm going to share everybody else's part, I'm going to share my part too. I came and I spoke also how I felt about Robert, okay? And the part that I thought he played in the situation at that point in time. But as time seemed to progress and go on, I seen things in the story change, which made me go back and investigate on what it was that I first gave my opinion on. And when you are for right and wrong, when you wrong, you make it right. Do you understand? So in all respect, if I was able to speak on that man and speak on the factors of what I thought was wrong, then I can come and apologize when I feel that things were not adding up, okay? And it possibly not could have been the way that it was assumed or put out there to be. So what do adults do? Adults apologize when they're wrong. Only kids make excuses for their wrong actions. That's not what we're going to do here. Because if somebody wronged me, I mean, it's up to another person to accept the apology, but I would want them at least to be big enough to attempt to give one. So, with that being said, I, as a content creator, I go, I look, I search, I find, I investigate. And through the factors of investigating, it may not just be my own information that I might share. It could be something that another content creator shared. But it's the information that I am trying to put out there for others to be able to see. Because things are not just one-sided. There's always two sides of a story. There's actually three. Because there's that side, this side, and the truth. And in a situation, somebody could possibly not be telling the truth. So you can't go off of judgment on one side. You can't just fall to one side. If you're going to give your opinion on both sides. And when I felt the need to give my opinion on him, I did that. But everybody was cool with the factors of everybody jumping on Robert. But can't nobody tell Bree Lies when she wrong? Who's the real hypocrites here? Because see, I'm not gonna be a yes man for nobody. Nobody. Okay? That's not what you call being real. And a lot of people lost the sense of being real a long time ago. They don't even know what the definition of that is. People done got so used to following what other people do and other people thinking that they don't even have a mind of their own. Just because something is put out there or just because somebody says something, you still have your own mind to be able to go off of what you choose to believe. You're not forced to believe something because another person just tells you it.
Got the kick.
People no longer have a mind of their own. And this generation shows that. This time that we living in shows that. Anytime you got a group of grown women that's supposed to be our elders, that's supposed to pour into the generations underneath them, and they're behaving like the generations that's even beneath them, then something is wrong. Because who's educating who? And when it comes down to Brianna acting the way that she acts, it's because people make her feel like what she's doing is right. And when you're getting clarification for the things that you do by women that's older than you, rather than them schooling you're gonna have situations like this. Pollution, and more pollution. Who's gonna tell anybody what's wrong when everybody wrong on that end? All right, we used to grandmothers being grandmothers. We used to old aunties being old aunties, and older women, even if they weren't our aunts, they were considered our aunts because of the knowledge and the love that they came with. If these is the old aunties we got to deal with now, I want no parts. I want no parts. You can't educate me. You done signed up to something that's called the Beehive. When all y'all go in there, because Beyonce take her business real seriously. Real seriously. Okay? Y'all might be going around and snatching people pages down for free and this, that, and the third. But when you mess with people that's really who they say that they are, there's actions that come behind that. And see, they don't just get pages taken down. They want their money for whatever it is that you collected off of their name. So y'all keep going right ahead, feeling like y'all helping this girl big up a platform that she's building off of something that is not her own. Her first platform was built off of being a LaTruth, Miss LaTruth. So now, okay, all of this happened. She's just Brianna. She's just being Brianna. And if this is just being Brianna, where she, I guess her alter ego switches into a Beehive, or B, or however it works, sis gonna mess around and get sued. She's going to mess around and get sued. And whoever is on her team that is advising her to do these things, they really don't have her best interest at heart. Because if they were smart, the subscribers, the followers, and the back end that she gained even off of the situation. We're not even going to throw in the factors of whether the situation was true or false at that point in time, because she gained many of followers just being online expressing how her husband had cancer and she needed people to pray for him. And because we loved Robert or knew who Robert was, she had a lot of people following her to see how the situation with him was going to turn out. So respectfully, if you have the crowd's attention, do something positive with the attention. School young girls that's coming up underneath you. Maybe teen mothers. Remember, you said you had a baby when you were 16. You didn't have the knowledge then that you feel you have now. Share that knowledge. Don't share the knowledge of negativity, because everybody knows negativity. It's not hard to be negative. It's harder to be positive than it is to be negative. Being negative is easy. It don't take no craft, okay? It don't take no degrees. You ain't got to go to school for it. And what practice do you need to be negative? But to be positive and to actually be creative, that comes with work. And some people don't like putting in the work. They'd rather take the work of others and work off of it and claim it as their own work. And you can't do that. That's not fair to people. Okay, I'm new here. I'm just being honest. My channel's been up for not too long, but maybe a little while. But what I'm doing here is new, because if you actually look at my channel, for the naysayers that's in the comments that be having a little smart comments to say, oh, only content you can create is content on Brianna. No. Because if you actually look at my channel, I didn't go viral for Brianna. I didn't get monetized off of Brianna. Okay? I've done a lot of different content in between, but I spent the block. You know how you spin the block? Spin. I spent the block because from the first video that I did, in between that time, some shit changed. And some facts changed. So I had to go back and correct what it is that I put out there for other people to be able to see. If I can go out there and put that out there, then why can't I also go out there and put out the things to correct the situation from where it was at to where it is? Anyway, I would like to make sure my subscribers know how much I appreciate them. Make sure y'all continue to engage with me in the comments. I definitely appreciate it. If you've been in this YouTube world for a while, or doing a little this, that, and the third for a while, any knowledge that you can pour into me that would be helpful, I would definitely appreciate it. Don't feel shy, and I won't take it a certain type of way, because each one teach one. That's the way it's supposed to go. Okay? Just because a person is giving you advice sometimes doesn't always mean that they're hating on you or feel something that you do is wrong. Maybe they see things from a different angles, or a way that they could express to you on the way about going about things differently. So if that is you and you have that type of information for me, just know I'm always open to it. You know I'm going to share my subscribers in the comments that they left for me, all at the end of the video, baby. Let's keep it going. This has been your girl Tay with the T. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep your girl alive, and I'm out. I, Latte, definitely appreciate and want to shout out all the other content creators who I might share a piece of their information or work that they put out there for us to also be able to see the opinion in which it is that I am trying to share, because it's a lot of work that go into these videos, so they definitely deserve their credit. So here's y'all love. It's T with Tay. Hit the like button, please don't play.